Good evening. Welcome to Washington. I'm Brett Baer. A former Justice Department lawyer fired by President Trump says she tried to warn the incoming administration about General Michael Flynn as National Security Advisor, saying he could be possibly blackmailed by the Russians. She told her story today for the first time on Capitol Hill. President Trump issued a prebuttal before Sally Yates ever took the stand and tried to deflect blame onto Yates and President Obama. How information leaked, who leaked it, the unmasking of names, and the question about collusion, all covered today in the hearing. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge was at that hearing. She joins us now from Capitol Hill. Good evening, Catherine.
Well, thank you, Brett. The hearing wrapped here on Capitol Hill just 15 minutes ago with the former acting attorney general testifying that she warned the White House counsel multiple times about Flynn and the potential for blackmail.
We felt like it was critical that we get this information to the White House.
Testifying before a Senate committee, Obama administration appointee Sally Yates broke her silence.
Because the vice president was unknowingly making false statements to the public.
The former acting attorney general testified that she met twice in person and had a phone call with the White House counsel Don McGahn because the White House said the incoming National Security Advisor Mike Flynn did not discuss sanctions in late December with the Russian ambassador, when intelligence transcripts showed the opposite.
Not only did we believe that the Russians knew this, but that they likely had proof of this information. And that created a compromise situation, a situation where the National Security Advisor essentially could be blackmailed by the Russians.
And Yates, who would later lose her job for refusing to back the Trump travel ban, said the Justice Department felt the Flynn situation was serious.
We told them that we were giving them all of this information so that they could take action.
Pressed on whether then President Obama also warned President-elect Trump not to hire Flynn, the White House spokesman said
President Obama made it known that he wasn't exactly a fan of General Flynn's, which is frankly shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, that given that General Flynn had worked for President Obama, was an outspoken critic of President Obama's shortcomings.
And Spicer reinforced this presidential tweet that the Obama administration gave Flynn the highest security clearance.
So if President Obama or anyone else, frankly, in the government was concerned, the question should be asked, what did they do? And if nothing, then why not, if they really truly were concerned?
And another tweet about how classified information got into the media after Yates briefed the White House.
The tweet speaks for itself. What he's saying is that the Senate should ask those questions.
Have either of you ever been an anonymous source in a news report about matters relating to Mr. Trump, his associates, or Russians' attempt to meddle in the election?
No.
Absolutely not.
Both witnesses confirmed that members of the Trump team were identified or unmasked in intelligence reports.
Did either of you ever review classified documents in which Mr. Trump, his associates, or members of Congress had been unmasked?
Oh, yes.
You have. Can you give us details here in this?
No, I can't.
Ms. Yates, have you?
Yes, I have, and no, I can't give you details.
The former director of national intelligence was pressed on his conclusion that there was no evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Moscow. Clapper seemed to qualify the statement.
I was not aware of the counterintelligence investigation Director Comey first referred to during his testimony before the House Permanent Select Committee for Intelligence on the 20th of March.
Flynn resigned in mid-February, 18 days after Yates' warning, but neither witness could explain today whether the White House blocked Flynn's access to classified information or barred him from national security discussions. Brett.
Catherine, thank you.